In Tintoretto's painting of Cain killing Abel, which hangs in the Accademia in Venice, the violence of the biblical story becomes a violent pictorial event. The force pushes and pulls against a fault line that runs from top to bottom of the picture plane. This line tilts left at the top in response to the assault launched by Cain. The force of this assault is largely communicated by the long continuity between the planar axis of Cain's back and the shaded contours of the landscape. Cain stretches a pale enclosure comprising sky, sunlit foliage, and animal skin garment. This enclosure extends along the lighted bark of the foreground tree, down as far as the horizontal streak of light on the ground. The boundary between this light streak and the dark shape below it leads to the indentation where deltoid meets biceps in the contour of Abel's arm. Then it reappears, aligned with the shadow line of the deltoid. The light on Abel's right hand steps down to a streak of light on the foreground, which forms a new enclosure with the first streak. Together they converge to the head of the sacrificed animal. The visual weight of this head pulls against both Abel's deltoid and his expressively angular open left hand, which groups with the first enclosure and is contained within its prolongation. Thus a series of enclosures interlocks in space and on the picture plane, generating what painters call plasticity, that is, tension between the network of lines on the surface of the canvas and the three-dimensional implications of those same lines. Here is another plastic event. The hill's contour splits to become the contour of Cain's back and upraised arm, and Abel's arm and torso. Abel struggles within the enclosure formed by Cain's animal skin, the canteen, and the tree on the right, and Cain's weapon on the left. The sacrificed animal's head, now at rest in the peaceful landscape outside this zone of violence, yet visually anchoring the whole event, looks on in sympathy.